Hi, this is Avni Ahuja and I'm standing as a presidential candidate for the YIF Alumni Council elections. I think one of my foremost visions for the inaugural Alumni Council and the Alumni Association is how do we collectively tap into all the wonderful potential which we have. So we have to find a way to leverage this and bring the whole group together and collectively collaborate. I think one of the foremost ways in which the Alumni Association can be of huge help is the fact that while you're at the fellowship, you need a lot of guidance, you need a lot of mentorship support, which the Alumni Association should be able to do in a very, very structured manner. I think professionally, the Alumni Association should always be able to think of what will fellows aspire to do post the fellowship ends. So I can take 3 examples. One is if somebody wants to do a startup or somebody has a venture, how do you cater to those needs and interests, and the Alumni Council should be able to do that in a very structured manner, whether it's through a placement holiday or whether it is through sourcing more projects from Ashoka University itself, which help the venture scale up. So that I feel the council can play a very important role. The second role is, of course, when you're stepping for placements and you're stepping for jobs in different organizations across different sectors. There has to be a way in which we are able to leverage each and every network of each of our fellows. All of us are placed in very different organizations. We're doing fantastic work. How do we make sure that all of it comes together? I think one of the foremost agendas which I would really like to drive as a president of the Alumni Council would be how do you encourage to give back? So it's not just about taking from the association, it's not just about taking contacts or taking jobs, but also about how do you ensure that or make it interesting enough for any alumni to come back to the university and give back to the fellowship, which I feel would be an exceptionally interesting move. Apart from that, I think another aspect which I feel is very pertinent to the fellows is that a lot of fellows go out to study, and a lot of them would like to explore different research projects with different faculty. I think the way the fellowship is structured, it's a 1-year program, and there are lots of different and diverse courses. Sometimes the courses are just enough to give you a glimpse into that subject. They are just an introduction into that subject. And how do you then really take it forward? How do you then really build on that interest? So the second area of academics, where the Alumni Association can actually be this central facilitator and source different kind of interesting projects from faculty, to say that if somebody was interested enough by that one course and just there was a spark, you can actually go back to the faculty and the Alumni Association or the council becomes the conduit to do it. Apart from that, I feel that as we've moved to Sonipat, a lot of fellows are not able to come down to say for the Friends of YF dinner or anything of that sort. There have to be more events. There have to be more spread out, scattered events. I don't think events have to be necessarily catered according to interest groups. They have to make sure that they capitalize on the diversity of the fellowship. So that I think would be another very key aspect of my agenda for the Alumni Council.